Hello everyone, today I'm reviewing the trailer of the wedding weekend that will be shown on the 9th of July, and the trailer is really awesome. The 9th of July is a Sunday, so maybe we're going to enjoy something from Bami Loye on Sunday. So what is the trailer all about? My name is Lydia. If you're new to the channel, please do well to subscribe for more videos. The movie focuses on two main characters, that's Bami Loye and his wife, like his would-be couple, his would-be wife. And it starts with an introduction, like the man or the groom breaking it to his wife that there's something going to happen on Saturday. And his wife is like, what is it going to happen on Saturday? And he's like, we are going to get married. Like, obviously, so soon. You know, some women want things big and want things like in a bigger way, telling everyone, sending out invitations and all that. They don't really care what the cost that's involved. But here in this case, the woman wanted a big wedding, the husband wanted a very calm and serene wedding. Usually, people who make such decisions have their reasons. If the man wants a small wedding, he has his reason for wanting a small wedding. And if the woman wants a big wedding, she also has her reasons for wanting a big wedding. Here in this movie that will be shown on the 9th of July, from my perspective of the trailer, I think that the man has a terrible past that he doesn't want so many people to know about it. You know, sometimes when so many people know about it, they tend to discourage you. They tend to let you view things from a different perspective or a different point of view that can hinder your decision to get married. So I think the man's decision to make it low-key or make it very calm is to avoid all these drama and all that. But the woman, on the other hand, wants her friends to know, her friends to also know that, okay, she's also getting married, she's also off the market, you know, that's things that women used to brag and all that. So this is two different people coming together wanting to get married, and at the same time, they having different perspectives, like they have different perspective of how they view things or how they want their things to be. So when you watch the trailer, you could tell there's so much sorrow at the end of it, like the indecisiveness of what they want. Someone wants a big wedding, someone wants a smaller wedding. It's brought a lot of confusion, like really lots of confusion. And sometimes you end up not marrying at all because according to the bride, she was like, okay, if you cannot give me a big wedding, or if you're hiding something, you don't want something to happen, then please, we are not getting married. And when you look at the man from his family, you could tell that he came out from a family that's parent, mother and father are not really in good terms. Sometimes it's very difficult if you want to settle down with your husband and then your family are scattered all over the planet. Like, especially your mom lives somewhere, your dad lives somewhere, you who to call, like all those arrangements. It's really difficult. So the groom or the would-be groom wanted to just make it a low-key. When we finish, we just go and greet family and all that. I would prefer that because sometimes trying to make everyone aware can bring so much debt, so much costs and all that. So in this trailer, I support the man's decision to make it low-key. There was police arrest, there was confusion. Like, you really need to watch this movie to understand it. You cannot really understand it based on just the trailer. From the trailer, I could tell that the couple discussed that they will not do a big wedding and the reasons attached to it. But sometimes, you know how women, we will push to the last end, to the very end of it. But if your husband has discussed his reasons why he doesn't want a big wedding, and he tells you that I don't want a big wedding, but we'll be getting married on Saturday, you go ahead and spread it. Sometimes, I don't know, but sometimes I feel like we also need to think things from a different perspective. Yes, maybe you have always been a loud person, you want your things to be out and all that. But marriage is a sensitive thing. Marriage is a very sensitive thing. We see it all around and all that. We see the invitations, the flyers and all that. But the work involved wasn't easy. You could tell that a lot of work is involved. I'm not married yet, but I know a lot of work is involved, including going to do your introduction to the family and all that. So if your husband is saying that he prefers you have a wedding that is low-key, I think that the woman should have understood rather than making it a serious situation. Or from a different perspective, sometimes the men make it low-key because they are hiding something. This is why a lot of people are afraid. They are hiding something. What is your reason why you want to make your wedding low-key? There are several circumstances that a man marries another woman and the woman had no idea the man was already married, like had married before. So I think in this scenario, the woman doesn't want to be a victim of such cases where you become a second wife unknowingly before later, a year into the marriage or some months into the marriage, someone pops up or shows up in your front of your house as I am your husband's wife. So sometimes you need to delve deep into why your husband wants his low-key. Maybe he's hiding something, or maybe he just wants his low-key. Maybe he's just a low-key man. That's how come it is important to date before you get married. When you date before you get married, you see some qualities of your husband. Is he naturally a low-key guy, or is just this wedding that he wants to keep it low-key? If he's naturally a low-key guy and he wants to keep this wedding low-key, it totally makes sense. But if he's not a low-key person and then he just wants to keep this wedding a low-key, then maybe there's some story that he's not telling you. So both ways could be right. It could be that the man just doesn't want to use a lot of money for the marriage, or his personal reasons, or he could be cheating or doing something dubious and wants to get married quickly and maybe follow your money, like so many reasons. Or it could also be that he just genuinely wants to have a low-key marriage and all that. So it can be a dicey situation when you find yourself in this. You don't really know whether you should trust your husband on his decision to make it a low-key wedding, or you should trust your gut that he's hiding something. So I think this movie is going to be interesting. On the 9th of July, right on YouTube, we are going to see the whole movie. I'm sure it will be an over an hour movie, which is going to be very, very interesting. I'll be ending here for today. Let me know what you think about the wedding weekend. Have you had any experience? Have you seen anyone who has had an experience that the other spouse wanted a low-key wedding, whereas the other one wanted a very loud one? And could you share with us any reasons that were attached to this decision? Let me know what you think about this movie, and if you are going to watch it, please let me know in the comments below so that we'll be watching it together as well. Right after the movie, I'll come here and review my entire expectations of what I think the movie should have been, and also some reviews and maybe something that I was expecting that I didn't get. My name is Lydia once again. If you're new to the channel, please do well to subscribe for more videos and more updates. And please comment below what you think the movie is going to be. Will the wedding come on or not? Sometimes there's a pending issue that needs to be solved before the two tie a knot. That's how come there are so many issues when you are getting close to your marriage. So will it come on or not? Or will they solve the things like every couple does? Sometimes you don't want to be a betweener when couples are having issues or anything. Do you think the wedding will come on, or do you think they're going to solve their issues? Till next time, bye.